Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah. Today I have another Ipsy bag review. I just received my Ipsy August bag in the mail a little bit earlier than usual, I might add. I've been getting it after the 15th lately these past couple of months, so for it to come before then is pretty dang cool. I actually filmed the rest of this video 2 days ago and apparently completely forgot to film an introduction, even though I had it all written out. Somehow overlooked it, so I'm going to have an outfit change once again. If you're excited for this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, I upload every week, and you can hit the subscribe button. Now let's go back 2 days ago. The bag this month is kind of edgy. It's a solid army green color, but with like a cool texture design on it. It's like those square pyramid shapes that used to be so popular for belts. I will insert a picture here if you don't know what I'm talking about. I won't lie, I had 1 or 2 of them and I thought they were so cool, and now I just look at them and I cringe. But those were so popular, at least in my school where I was. Those were everywhere, and if you were trying to look emo, you had one. Anywho, I really like the bag. It's cute. Honestly, I rarely dislike the bag, but I like that this one is a little bit less girly than the previous months. Okay, the first product is the Sunday Riley Tidal Brightening Enzyme Water Cream Moisturizer. The information says it has 2 types of hyaluronic acid to really help lock in moisture, and tamarind extract to help hydrate and plump your skin. It contains papaya enzyme extract to exfoliate, brighten dark spots, and minimize hyperpigmentation. The full size costs $65 on their website, and it comes with 1.7 fluid ounce. Yikes, that is so expensive. That is not something I would ever pay for a moisturizer unless I was making a lot more money and it was an amazing product. I have 0.3 fluid ounce, valuing this at about $12. I think I may have actually tried this as a Sephora sample once, and I don't quite remember how I feel about it. So this is still kind of like a first impressions because I don't remember. It's kind of like a slimy jelly blue. It doesn't really have like an even texture, to be honest. Maybe it's just because of travel it got separated, but it looks like it needs some mixing. It's a very thin consistency. So I just got back from a trip to Florida. I was there for a friend's wedding to be in, and while I was there I had some kind of horrible allergic reaction to something in the water, or it may have even been from a dye that they use in the water at one of the theme parks, because right now all over my skin I have like a red bumpy rash, and then I also have it here and on my arm right there and just like other various places. So I really hope that this doesn't further irritate it. I'm trying to keep as few products on my face as possible just so I don't add to the already issues I'm having, because I can't really find success in toning it down. But I guess we will have to see. Hopefully this adds some moisture. It also really dried out my hair when I was there, and I also had some just like breakouts, so my skin and my body has just been through it lately. This feels very nice going on. It feels smooth and thin, but still hydrating. It feels very hydrating. It's giving me a very nice glow. It's very light. I wouldn't say a little bit goes a long way, but it doesn't feel thick once you put it on. It doesn't really have a smell either, which is good. I know a lot of people don't like any kind of scent or perfume in their facial products. I do really like this. I don't know if I would spend the $65 for a full size unless I was making more money, but if you can't afford that, I think this is a great product. Obviously, I have to wait and see how my skin might react to it, but it feels very hydrating. It feels cooling almost because of the consistency. So I would say this gets a thumbs up. So when I first opened my bag this month, I realized I completely forgot about my add-on item. If you're unfamiliar with Ipsy, you can get points by reviewing products, sharing your link and having other people join, liking and subscribing to certain pages, stuff like that. And those points can be used to add on items to your bags. I think you get about 15 points per review of a product, and then different variations for the other ways you can earn points. Each month they have a set of products that you can choose from, ranging in points. I chose to get the Jelly Pong Pong, I love that name, lip oil in cherry tomato. It says it's a color-infused hydrating oil. It is vegan. It does not contain any parabens, mineral oils, talc, phthalates. It is non-comedogenic, hypoallergenic, and it has safflower, coconut, and tomato seed oils. This is the full-size product. It is 5 milliliters and it costs $21 on their site. And I was looking up reviews on both their site and Influencer, and it was really great. People had nothing but good things to say about this, so I thought I would give it a shot. I have another lip product in my bag, so I'm going to put this on and then unfortunately have to take it off before I try out the other product. But I still wanted to try this out on camera. So this is what it looks like. It says it's supposed to be hydrating but give like a little tint of a color. It has some kind of scent. I can't place it. It doesn't smell bad. Kind of like gum, maybe? Okay, yeah, that does feel very moisturizing. Something other people were saying in the reviews is that even though this isn't considered and labeled as a lip plumper, that they noticed their lips were more plump. So I don't know if I noticed that right away, but maybe throughout the day it would, and that would be very exciting. I don't think I've ever tried a lip plumper, honestly. I like it though. It does give just a very slight hint of color that I like. It definitely doesn't look like this bright red in here. It's not sticky either. It feels very light, like a balm almost. It kind of feels like my Aquaphor lip product after I put it on. I like it. This is something I could see myself wearing on a regular basis just because most days I don't feel like wearing lipstick, and that would be a great way to add a little bit of color but not have the, high maintenance of a liquid lipstick. Alright, next we have an eyeshadow by Space Case. This is their full size and it retails for $9 on their website. I've used Space Case eyeshadows before and I like them. I don't think I've ever had any issues. This is the color. It's very pretty. It's somewhat silvery, which isn't a color I typically use. I don't think I've used like a silver in years. It says that it is not only eye-catching, but it is long-lasting, very pigmented, and won't crease or fade. So off camera, I'm going to add some matte shadows and then use this as a lid shade, so I will come back for that. Okay, so I put on some dark gray eyeshadow, and I'm first going to go in with my finger and apply this to my lid. I find that using my finger helps to build up pigmentation better than using a brush. That's very, very shiny. That looks like aluminum foil. Okay, now I'm going to go in with a flat brush and try to build it up a little bit more and get it where I want it. Okay, this is definitely pigmented. Like, look at that. That is shiny. This color is very, very pretty. I don't know where I would wear it because this is like some going out disco eyeshadow, but if you are someone that likes to do elaborate eyeshadow when you go out or just in your day-to-day, I also like that you seem to get a good amount in here, and $9 is not bad for a single eyeshadow. It's not as cheap as ColourPop, but I think it's still pretty reasonable. So yeah, this color isn't something I would really reach for all that often, so that part's a little bit disappointing, but it's still a good eyeshadow. It is pigmented like it says, so I can't really knock this product. I'm not going to be putting on any kind of foundation or concealer. Since my skin is having this allergic reaction, I just don't want to put anything else on it right now. Trying not to make it worse. Okay, so the next product we have is the Jump Blue Felt Tip Eyeliner Pencil in black. I've never actually heard about this brand. It says this is long-lasting and smooth, so it won't tug at your eyelids when you apply, and the precision tip applicator is just the right size and shape to go from quick flicks to bold cat eyes. It doesn't say that it is waterproof, which is something I typically want in a product. My eyes water quite a bit, so anything that isn't waterproof doesn't really last on my eyes. I have that separation issue in the corners. So I can't seem to find this exact product on their website, but their other eyeliners range from $6 to $9. I love trying out new liquid eyeliners. It's probably one of my favorite products to try out, but I hope if I end up liking this that this isn't just a discontinued product. I experienced that with an eyeliner I got in my very first Ipsy bag. I loved it and it seemed to work really well on my watery eyes, and then when I went to buy the full size, it wasn't on their website, so it eventually came back months later, but by then I was already onto a new eyeliner. So let's hope this isn't that case, you know? So it has like a shorter, kind of thick tip. It does come to a point at the end, but in comparing it to other eyeliners I use regularly, the tip is a little bit thicker. It does seem to glide on pretty smoothly. I have somewhat bumpy eyelids and they also twitch a ton when I try to put on eyeliner, and this isn't going too bad. It seems to be pretty black. It's getting all kinds of glitter from the eyeshadow on it. Alright, let's see if I can do a wing with only one hand. Nope. Okay, the formula is pretty smooth. It is very black, which I love. I don't like any type of gray eyeliner, and it goes on pigmented. You don't have to go over it a second time to get it to be that black. So I really like this. I don't know if it will last if my eyes start watering, but it looks very nice right now. I do wish that the tip was a little bit longer and skinnier rather than shorter and fatter, but I think that this is something I could still work with. I think this might be the full size as well. It seems pretty big. Honestly, that might be my favorite product so far, just because I love eyeliner so much. Let's move on to the next product, shall we? It is the Adesi All Day Lip Cream in Fame Street. It's creamy and moisturizing. It glides on to coat your lips in full coverage, high impact color that lasts all day long. This pinky nude hue works on all skin tones and looks fab at work, on the town, or wherever your day may take you. Honestly, the packaging is really cheap. Like, it feels like that thin, very easy to break plastic that you would expect from like NYC. Maybe it would be better for the full size. I would hope so. This shade is discontinued on their website. When I tried to research it, I only found it on Ipsy and on Poshmark, but they do have this all day lip cream in other colors. And I forgot I still have to take off the lip oil. I really like that lip oil. That is getting worn tomorrow for sure. It's not the creamiest, but it still went on pretty well. That shade is very nice. It's like a pinky nude. It's not that different from my original lip color, so I really like that. It doesn't feel cakey or thick, and it is full coverage. It's not really smudge proof, but that's not the end of the world. I still like this. I think this would be another good lipstick for every day because it is so toned down. It's just a little step up from my normal lip color. They don't have the volume of the full size on the website, so I'm gonna guess and say this is maybe half, and the full size is $24, so let's say that this is about $12. So this is very pretty. This is something I would see myself wearing, definitely. I wish that the packaging wasn't so cheap and thin, but again, maybe it's just because this is their sample size or their travel size that they give to Ipsy. So far, so good for this bag, other than the products being a little bit more expensive or not the typical shades that I go for. They are working out really well. The last product is the Wander Beauty Lift Off Purifying and Brightening Peel Off Mask. This nourishing berry pink mask is made with antioxidant-rich acai, goji berry, and green tea extracts that help heal, purify, and brighten dull skin. That is what I am needing right now. It feels smooth, hydrated, and fresh without any of that uncomfy, tight feeling. The full size of this product is about 2 ounces and it costs $34, so not a cheap product. This is about a third of an ounce, so this is about $5 to $6 in value. So I'm going to take off all of this makeup and then apply this and see how it works. Okay, look how freaking beautiful this mask is. It's like a jewelry pinkish purple. It is so pretty. This is not what I was expecting. So it says to wait for 10 to 15 minutes or until the mask is completely dry and then peel off from the edges. So I will be back when I need to do that. Okay, it has been about 15 minutes and I'm ready to peel this off. I can feel it, like, it's ready. Maybe I didn't do it thick enough because I can't really get a good grip. I don't know if it's because I already have a skin reaction underneath, but this hurts more than other peel-off masks I've used. No! My cat is sitting on the desk right here, and she's trying to take the little bits as I peel them off. Who needs to exfoliate when you can just rip the top layer of skin off your face? Okay, I got it off for the most part. Obviously, I still have some stuck to my face, so I'm going to go wash the rest of this off. Okay, so the total value of everything in my bag came to around $46, which I think is pretty great. I don't remember exactly what it was worth last month, but you pay $10, everything is worth $46, and you get to try a lot of great expensive products that I wouldn't have tried otherwise. I have found some really great products and really great brands that I would not have discovered or tried without Ipsy. I've said this before in other videos, but I really haven't had any bad bags from Ipsy. I don't really have too many issues with the company. One thing that is kind of annoying is that they don't always take into consideration your reviews and what you're saying in them when choosing new products for you. Currently, I have way too many masks. I went back in the app to see how many consecutive months of masks I have gotten, and 5. The past 5 months, including this one, I've gotten a mask, and I'm pretty sure each time I say, I don't need more masks, stop sending me masks, because I have so many. I have ones that I bought outside of Ipsy, and it's just, I can't finish them all. And I've heard of that happening with other people where they say like, hey, I don't use any lip products, stop sending me them, and they keep getting sent. Obviously, some of that is just unavoidable. They can't personalize to a T every single bag because there are so many people subscribed. But it is a little bit frustrating when I just have masks building up in my bathroom that are going unused. Aside from that, I think it is totally worth it if you can afford the $10 a month. I mean, you get to try a lot of cool things out. And you get a lot of cute bags, which I personally don't use them all, but you can give them away, donate them, and they're not super cheap. Like, this is a nice bag. It's not something you could get at Dollar Tree. So to conclude, I think Ipsy is definitely worth it. If you want to join Ipsy, I will link in the description box below, as well as a list of all of the items I had in my bag. If you enjoyed this and found it helpful, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. If you want to see more reviews like this and other makeup reviews, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Thank you for your support, and I will see you in my next video.